get asked all the time, can I collect data using ODK or KoboToolbox using my iPhone or my iPad? Okay, so here is the answer. Actually, there is no ODK Collect or Kobo Collect app for an iOS device, for your iPhone or for your iPad. However, you can still collect data using your iPad or iPhone, just in a slightly different way. So today I'm going to show you how to do that easily. Now, I'm going to share with you on screen my iPad screen, okay? So you can see that, all right? And we're going to work through this together. So go to your regular KoboToolbox account login screen, okay? However you normally get there. And what I want you to do is just log in as you normally would. Okay. Great, so that is just logging in, and it's gonna take you to your home screen, which you're probably used to seeing. Now, what you're going to do is click on one of these forms. Now, this would be the one that you're wanting to do data collection out in the field, potentially offline with. So I'm gonna just choose that top one there. And this is still possible to collect data offline, okay? So you're used to using your web browser when you're connected to the internet. However, with these forms, you can still do it and access it offline. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now, on the right-hand side, you're gonna see collect data under quick links. So I want you to click that. It's just gonna take you into that form tab. And on the right-hand side, you see the word open, okay? That's a little button, and we're going to actually click that. It's going to open the data collection form. This is using the Enketo web form version rather than what you typically see in your ODK Collect app or your Kobo Collect app. Now, once you come here, this is the form that you want to be able to access super quickly. So say you're doing house-to-house interviews, or say you're going out to a training and you want to collect data with participants that you're going out and doing training at. There's no internet connection, you need this to be offline. What's an easy way to kind of get to this form? So in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to see the little icon that's a box with an arrow pointing upwards. I want you to click that, and you're going to scroll down until you see Add to Home Screen. And I want you to click that. It'll just bring up an example of what that little logo, app logo will look like. So in the upper right-hand corner there, you see Add. I want you to tap Add, okay? Now, it's gonna take me to my home screen, and you can see it's added a little app icon there with the name of my form. So example, choice filter template. When I click that, it takes me directly into that form. This is available offline. I can't even show you this because I have to be online in order for you to see my screen. So you're gonna have to trust me, and then you're gonna have to turn off your own Wi-Fi and test it yourself to get it working. However, you're going to then see your form. Now, let me enter data quickly and show you what happens at the bottom. Great. So you're out in the field, you're collecting data, you've collected it offline. What do you do then? Well, I'm gonna have to do this really quickly. You're gonna press submit, and then I'm gonna show you that it gets saved in the queue. So if I press submit, I'm gonna go up to I only have 10 seconds, up to the little 1 in the upper left-hand corner, and you can see that there's a queue that says example choice filter template 3. Now, it's now submitted it, okay? So it saves it in that queue. However, if you are offline, it will save it in the queue. You can then enter more data, submit, it'll save it in the queue, and you'll see a whole bunch of forms that are just saved in that queue. It will save it until you connect to the internet. As soon as you connect to the internet, it will automatically start sending them one by one by one. So you don't have to worry. You can close down your device, you can close your browser. It will save that data in the queue until you're reconnected. Now, caveat, if you go and like clear your cache and your history and delete all the data that's ever saved in your browser, it will delete the data. So don't, while you're doing data collection, don't go off and like clear your cache and clear everything off your phone or your iPad and your browser. However, make sure that data gets submitted before you do that, okay? But as soon as you connect to the internet, that will then start submitting, okay? That is a super easy way of how you can turn kind of an iOS device into your own little custom icon logo on your iOS device. Click it, it automatically brings up, we'll just discard last records, automatically brings up your data collection form. You can enter data and it will save it and you can submit it when you're connected to the internet again. Hopefully that's helpful and answers your question on how would you collect data using KoboToolbox when you don't have an Android device. Until next time, I hope you liked that. Give this a thumbs up, leave any comments or questions down below, and I will do my best to help you out. And we'll see you later. Bye.